Hey everybody! Today I'm going to do, I guess I don't have a name for it. Right now I'm just calling it Emily's thing, but I should come up with a name for it. Um, so I don't know if she wants her name every time I do anything. But this is the piece. So I'm going to do something like this. And I've been sitting here for a long time. Trying to decide on color choices and about that black. I like the black in the background. It adds a little bit more drama. But then I'm almost wondering if I should add the black once this is dry. Some splashes of black, because then it won't mix, it won't sell. So I think I'll probably do that. And I had just mixed up some new Grumbacher Mars Black, which is the greatest black paint. I love this one. I don't know if it's the brand or what, but I really like how this one works. So I don't know if I'll use it or not. Because as I said, I may just do it. Just shaking up my white when I'm done. So the color, and I couldn't decide colors. I kept wanting to add orange because I always want to add orange. So I couldn't make any decisions. So I decided on Blick Brand Magenta, Artist Loft Aqua Green, Artist Loft Green Yellow, Artist Loft Metallic Blue, and Blick Fluorescent Blue, which is really not that fluorescent. That's an awful lot of. Oh man, I just don't even know what to do. Let's see what this. I just noticed this little guy. Oh, I don't even know what that is. That needs some mixing. I guess we'll go for it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll add. Yep, I'm gonna stick with this for now. And just gonna quick shake these up. I know you're supposed to stir because of air bubbles, but. And this is a edge glued pine round from Menards. All the Home Depot, Lowe's, all those places sell them. It is 18 inches. It is imperfect, that's for sure. And I didn't sand a whole lot of it, so there are definitely imperfections right here. You can see them. Lots of them. But I've decided that it just kind of adds interest, and I resin over it, and they do warp. Not all of them have, but one of them warped, and it's starting to flatten out. It's kind of like a fine little curve. But it is starting to flatten out, which is good. I have primed it with gesso. And they're looking great with resin, and then I put D-rings and a wire on the back. And it's my new favorite shape. I'm interested to see what this style, with the flicking the paint like this, how it looks on a round. Because I find it a very geometric look, which looks good with the squares of the canvas, which is good because now I have something. I was getting really bored of my square canvases. I fell in love with this, and they've been ignored. So maybe now they won't be as ignored. All my paints are mixed. Ooh, something just looked really chunky. All my paints are mixed with Floetrol and water. I have some, I don't know, we'll have to see. I have some videos on, I have some videos on paint mixing. So, if you there's a search button on like the home page and just type in paint mixing and it'll pop up. I have decided not to add silicone to this. I want to see how it is without. Oh my goodness. I haven't been painting as much, so this white has been sitting in there for longer than usual. I mean, it's really probably been sitting in there for about 4 or 5 days, which is a lot longer than usual. So I'm guessing that's what the issue is. Just spots dried up. But it's fine as long as I'm finding them now instead of after it's dry. It doesn't really matter. Well, I don't know if you can hear that squeaking. My doggy's playing up there. Their toys. Well, now I've got myself double thinking. Should I put silicone in one color? Because that last one, I didn't add any silicone, but I was reusing a canvas and it sold like crazy. So it must have been from the silicone in the previous pours, even though I wiped it off. Silicone's some potent stuff, man. You must just soak into that canvas even after you've wiped it. Okay, there is loads of crap in this. All right. So, excuse me while I dig through my painting. And then you gotta hold it up to the light, just so. I think I need to just empty that white container and wash it out and start anew. Okay. So now I'm just going to make sure these edges on this, even though the edges I do sand because they're quite rough, but no matter how much I sand them, they're always kind of rough. I think it's just whatever the type of, I mean, I suppose I could sand and sand and sand and sand. And once it's under resin, it's obviously not rough anymore. And thank you to the people that told me, hang on, let me just torch. When I did my shimmer resin video and I had sprinkled the Pearl X directly on the painting, and people said that I should mix it in with the resin. So that's what I did, and it was so nice because I did the whole painting with resin, and then I mixed in a shimmery blue with just a little bit of the resin and just poured it on part of it. And so it got to just the parts I wanted, and it's so pretty. I'll show you guys when it's dry. I just did it, so it will be in a few days. I am really, really loving resin. I never, ever thought that I would say that. Maybe I'll put... So what I'm using, I've been using my business cards. I'm using a photo. It's my daughter, but I cut her head off. Well, I didn't cut her head off. When I printed it, I did. So I'm going to use parts of this. So far, so good. Figured this was a little sturdier than my business cards were. Yikes. But less control. It's flimsier. So I'm ending up with swipies because I can't control it. The fact that I like swipes now, that used to be, I hated swipes. God, I love resin and swipes. It's like my body's been taken over. Actually, I might just swipe a lot of this because I'm not really feeling it. And if so, I'm going to add some more black. I'm not feeling this. So let's just play with it. And look at all these cells. No silicone. Crazy cells. So I'm sure glad I didn't add any. Yikes. Oops. There we go. I wondered what I was going to do with that one. There. Get it all the way off. But now I need like a longer one on this side too. Really not so sure about this one. Do need some more. Some white. I don't like this part. Let's torch and see what happens. Really, thank goodness I didn't add silicone. That is not. Now that just looks weird. Makes me think of mustaches. Lots and lots of mustaches. Just a weird image. Man, I am really not sure at all what I think. Stand up and see if that. Oh boy. I don't think I like it. No, that was not the way to go. No, not good, not good. Well, I'm going to scrape this off and start a new one. But I'll probably do that in a different video, or else this will be really, really long. And I don't even think there was a point, you know, oftentimes there's a part where I'll be like, oh, I should have stopped there. But I wasn't comfortable with it, like, because there was that middle line. There was something something that didn't sit right. So I am going to scrape it off, and then I'll probably turn the camera right back on and start a new one. So I will catch, let me see, how long is this video? 20? You want to hang in there? I suppose if you don't, you can turn it off. So, ooh, that's kind of pretty. Look at that. See, this is what I do. Then I scrape it, and then I play with. Let's see. Ooh, what would happen now? Because see, now you could, there's, because that's pretty cool right there. That would be neat. That would actually be very cool. But I don't think I have enough paint on here to make it go around the whole canvas. Ooh, but that is cool, isn't it? Makes me wonder. Okay, new idea. Okay. White. Blue. Yeah, because that was more than I intended. Okay. Whoa. Let's see where this takes us. I do not like where that takes us. So I wonder, trying to make lemonade here. Let's see if I can make lemonade. I don't think I can make lemonade. Now I've ruined the good parts. Nope, no more lemonade. It's start over time. And I'm actually going to dump this right over here into a container that is to my side so that I don't end up with a ton of paint on my paper. Okay. if I had enough black paint, I would actually do a use black negative space, since this is already so dark now. That I cannot, I can't use it for white right now. So I am going to turn this off because I'm not going to paint on this anymore. It needs to dry. Otherwise all that color is going to come up. But thanks for hanging in there with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye.